The Tech Variety Framework purposely considers current technology trends and attempts to stimulate their use in pedagogically effective ways and addresses different aspects of learner motivation. When the 10 principles are combined, the results can be extremely powerful. Principle number 2. Encouragement. Feedback, responsiveness, praise, and supports are crucial for student motivation and to the success of an online course. However, these motivational strategies are not always easy to attain in an online course. Online students expect quick responses from the instructor because they may need reassurance that they will be successful in an online course. If they do not receive feedback continuously, they may consider dropping the course. The lack of social presence of the instructor may also play a role in loss of student motivation. There are some key technology tools that can support students in their online learning quests. Instructors who post frequently in announcement sections of the course and who post comments in the discussion forums demonstrate a presence to their students. This can also be done through email. Posts from peers, experts, and alumni of the course are also forms of feedback that can satisfy students' need for responsiveness. Instructors can use annotation tools such as those in MS Word or make direct changes to wikis. Students can choose to reflect on course readings in blogging tools, where instructors and peers can leave comments. Purposefully designed tools like a 5-point rating system, portfolios, or an online gallery for student work to be showcased and commented on by peers, experts, and alumni. Other asynchronous tools include student reflection posts and self-checklists. Course management systems can provide immediate feedback on tests and quizzes. Some synchronous tools can provide instant support for peers in the form of a chat window or text message. Lectures can also be delivered synchronously, and students can meet via web tools such as Zoom, WebEx, Adobe Connect, through learning management systems or other connection tools. Here are 10 activities you can use to encourage your online students. Note, these are activities 11 through 20 in the Adding Some Tech Variety book. Number 1. Critical friends. In lieu of the instructor, pair classmates to provide weekly or monthly feedback to each other. Critical friends and web buddies are trusted peers who provide constant feedback, reminders, advice, and encouragement throughout an assignment or the entire course. These interactions can take place via text message or other asynchronous or synchronous tools. This activity fosters timely and extensive feedback, feelings of social presence and connectedness, socializing, sharing, student interaction, self-monitoring, and planning. This technique is a means to keep students on track while fostering a highly interactive learning community. Number 2. Student polling and voting. Elicit feedback from students through the use of surveys and polls. Poll students on preferences related to instructor office hours and times for synchronous meetings, course topics or issues, and to gain feedback about the course itself. Asking for learner input while the course is occurring provides students with more control over the course and an understanding of what is important to themselves and their peers. This activity fosters course interactivity, student feedback, responding to student needs, personalizing the learning environment, social presence, and collecting student perspectives. A really interesting poll or survey question can capture students' attention and foster discussion and community building. Number 3. Online suggestion box. Grant students a sense of power and control over the course by providing them with an anonymous suggestion box. A wiki tool can also work. This will give the students feelings that their ideas are respected, which should help with course retention and satisfaction. This activity fosters analysis and evaluation skills, idea generation, creativity, and reflection. If the suggestion box or tool is viewable for the class to read, learners can build on each other's ideas. In that case, collaboration and comparison and contrast skills would be emphasized as well. Number 4. Minute and muddiest point papers. Have learners elaborate on cloudy, confusing, or muddy aspects of the class. The instructor can check for the learner's understanding of the course content and thoughtfully respond to address the unclear points or muddiest areas. This activity fosters idea generation, critical analysis, and reflection, and writing is thinking. Another key objective is to record ideas that may be troubling the learner, thereby freeing up mental capacity for other course tasks and activities. Number 5. Comments and annotations. Students comment on and annotate peer writing assignments to help other students see problems with their text, such as flow issues or lack of depth. This activity fosters social interaction, critical analysis, writing, professionalism, the juxtaposition of comments and ideas, and gaining diverse perspectives. A key objective of annotating writing is to obtain feedback of some type on a work in progress or near final draft, as well as to have an audience beyond the instructor. Number 6. Screencasted supports and directions. The instructor uses screencasting tools to capture their computer screen and voice, in order to demonstrate a technology tool or resource they are using in the course, or to map out specific steps or procedures for a particular task. Once completed, a link can be generated and shared on Twitter, Facebook, or Flickr. Some tools allow for quick posting on YouTube. These on-demand resources help focus the learner on critical aspects of a web resource or tool, and personalize the learning, bringing a sense of the instructor's social presence. This activity fosters feedback, listening skills, the ability to follow directions, reviewing key course concepts, self-directed and on-demand learning, reflection skills, understanding sequential flow and procedures, and discriminating among particular tool or resource features. A key goal of this activity is to provide expert guidance and just-in-time support. Number 7. Embedded reviews and system-scored practice tests. The use of embedded practice tests and reviews that are immediately scored by the testing system are strategies that inform students of how well they know the content of the course. This helps diminish the workload of instructors by allowing the system to track student scores and progress, and provides immediate feedback to the learner. This activity fosters reviewing facts, concepts, and principles, trying out concepts, immediate system feedback, self-directed learning, self-monitoring, repeated practice, reflection on the knowledge acquired, and knowledge recognition and application. To be properly assessed, most practice test items are designed at the knowledge or basic fact level. Higher-order cognitive skills are much more difficult to analyze, but undoubtedly will be targeted in the coming decade. Number 8. Asynchronous expert feedback and mentoring. Practitioners and real-world experts asynchronously offer feedback to online learners, providing an authentic audience for learner-created products and reports. This helps to situate student learning in the real world by having their work rated for quality, and through receiving advice and insight about how their products are applied in the real world. This connection between students and experts may also lead to collaboration, internships, entry-level jobs, or mentorship. Students become excited and engaged to hear the insights and adventures of the expert in this cognitive apprenticeship experience. This activity fosters connecting content knowledge from books and lectures to the real world, the identification of key concepts and principles, timely and thoughtful feedback, and appreciation of multiple perspectives, and learner engagement. A key goal is the creation of a cognitive apprenticeship in which learners become budding novices within an established learning community. Number 9. Synchronous and mobile mentoring. Instructors individualize instruction and offer support on demand through mobile interactions. Students solicit the help of a mobile mentor to ask questions about problems they are facing, with the possibility of taking a photo of the problem and sending it to the mentor for review and guidance. This activity fosters on-demand learning, problem clarification, connecting content knowledge from books and lectures to the real world, questioning skills, the identification of key concepts and principles, and learner engagement. As with the previous example, a key goal here is apprenticeship into a content area or field. Number 10. Learner self-interaction and self-feedback forms. Students reflect on the learning-related content, the learning process, and their personal understanding of the course intentions. This encourages an inner dialogue for the learner to rethink and reframe their understanding of the course content while developing self-regulated learning skills. Students post responses online for peer review and comments or in a wiki platform. This will give the students feelings that their ideas are respected, which should help with course retention and satisfaction. This activity fosters personal reflection, review concepts learned, concept attainment, comprehension and application skills, the development of self-regulatory and metacognition skills, and personal awareness and feedback. The key is for students to take time out and think about their learning journey. Feedback is drawn from within instead of outside. There are many types of instructional supports, or scaffolds, that can be embedded into fully online and blended courses to elevate learner motivation as well as the learning outcomes. When this occurs, course satisfaction and completion rise, as does overall program completion. The activities in this video showcase the assorted ways in which feedback occurs and the numerous dimensions of feedback that must be considered. For a more detailed guide, download the Adding Some Tech Variety book for free at techvariety.com.